Oh, did I not close the lid? Yes, I didn't. Oh, no! I'm gonna do the loop. I gotta turn off the microphone. Ah. Jeez. Crap. There you go. Alright, well, I'll wait a minute or so. I'll be able to stream on it, even though there'll be like 2 people. Okay, well. Yo, Mattis, yo. We got here just in time. We're gonna start some GameCube with some Game Boy Color games. Oh, that is loud. Oh no. Let me turn that down. It feels very loud. How is the level on that? Is that? How is the level on that? Okay, that seems okay. So this is the story of the game so far. Link, after saving Hyrule. Oh, why did it? Come on. Just mute my computer now. So the story of this game is, like I said, this was the Link from Link to the Past. After he defeated Ganon and brought peace to Hyrule, he was just out riding on his horse, and the Triforce was like, go save the world, do what I say, or you can't come back. And that's a story. It's actually gonna erase that, and we'll start a new game. And like I said on the Link to the Past, I am playing this on a legit cartridge through the GameCube because I don't do emulators anymore. Plus, I don't know how emulators work in OBS, and I'm too tired to figure it out. And then, like I said, since there's actually either two different games, Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages, we're going to be playing Seasons first, because, like I said, I like Ages more, and I want to play that one second. Not to say that I don't like this one, but... Oh, actually, I just remembered something. Before I do this. So these are actually my old cartridges from back in 2000, 2001, whenever this game came out. Now, I got Oracle of Ages first. That was literally just what I got first, because that was the first game I knew about. And I was just like, wow, cool, time travel, this is awesome, which, spoiler, that's what Ages is about. And later that year, for my birthday, I think, because I think I earned money during the summer to get Ages. Then for my birthday, my mom got me Oracle of Seasons, and she also got me a strategy guide with it. So I actually have that with me, because when I went up to visit my parents at Christmas, I took the strategy guide with me, because I'm like, wait a minute, I'm doing this, I'm going to use it. So I have the strategy guide with me, so I don't know if I'm 100% it, but I have the strategy guide, so I'm not like, where do I go? Where do I come from, Cotton Eye Joe? But I don't know if I'm going to be using it right now, but it's just going to be up there. Okay, so let's start. We're going fast. I don't remember how fast the screen text is, but yeah. Except our quest hero. And like I said, they will not let us go back to Hyrule until we do stuff for them, because they're rude like that. Oh no. I can't even open up my status screen. Well, we were over here. We got dragged, I presume, about, what, 10 feet? To this wagon. Oh, this looks nice and lovely. Look, there's all these people dancing. You're awake. Please relax. Join our jovial troupe of entertainers for a bit, performers for a bit. Din is a popular dancer. Just seeing her dance raises one's spirits. Din, wait, we know that. Why is there a covered wagon? Because they're a performing troupe, don't you know? That's like what you're supposed to do. Oh, your eyes have opened. Are you alright? I am Impa, the troupe's cook. Wait, we know this name. And you are Link, I see. Din, the dancing girl, found you collapsed in the woods. She cared for you through your nightmares. Oh, cool. Din has been caring for you since she found you. She's strong-willed, but very kind-hearted. Okay, way to insult her like that. She's right over there, but okay, rude. Din always looks so lovely, but she seems smitten with you. I'm jealous. And you know what? That's the only text that person gets. Especially since he's just a younger version of this dude here. You've awakened. Good. I worried while you slept. You're Link, right? How do you do, Link? I am Din. I saw a red flash in the woods, and when I went to see what it was, you were lying there. Mystery surrounds you, Link. I'm just glad you're better. Come, won't you dance with me? Sure. Don't be shy, dancing will be fun. But wait, what could this mean? Din, she looks like the lady from, the Minish Cap, and she's also named after the goddess of power. What's going on? What's going on here? And why is that one lady named Impa here? This is all too suspicious. What's going on? It's been some time since I had such fun. Hey, your left hand, it has a triangle on it. That is a sacred mark in Hyrule. If it's the true symbol, you are a hero of special fate, Link. A special fate. Link, nothing. Let us dance. Oh no! Oracle of Seasons. Oh no, he said the thing. He said the name of the game. But you cannot accept Onyx, General of Darkness. Well, those guys are dead or something. Get out of my way, boy. Ah, Link. What do you plan to do with me? Ooh. As you know. Oh no. He's one of those villains. He's, as you know, he's mansplaining the plot to her. If I imprison the Oracle of Seasons and bury the temple that houses the season spirits, the seasons of Holodrum will be cast into darkness. The bountiful gifts of nature will rot, and all living things perish. No! That is the world of darkness that I long for. No, Onyx, no! Yeah! Oh no, she's in a crystal. Wait, this looks very familiar. Down, Temple of Seasons. Spring, summer, fall into chaos. Oh, handheld gaming in 2001. This stuff looked amazing. Who laughs like, yeah? Well, Onyx does, obviously. I mean, he's named after a Pokemon, so who knows now? This feels so weird. This feels like when I was streaming freaking Castlevania on the GBA. I feel like it's going to eat my face with how big this screen is. Link, are you alright? Actually, I am the nurse of Hyrule's Princess Zelda. Yeah, Impa, we know who you are. Your name's Impa. And Did's no dancer either. Oh no. She's actually the Oracle of Seasons who wields control over the forces of nature. Oh no. Zelda has mystical powers that told of a curtain of darkness drawing around in. I was instructed to take her to Hyrule in secret. But ow, I've been wounded and I won't be able to travel for some time. I know not why you were lying in the woods. That's a weird way. I know not why you were. I don't know. I always, when I hear those, I always just think it's worded weird. But you and Din were fated to meet. If the triangle on your left hand is real, you may be the hero who will save the world. Sorry, I'm already yawning. I took a like 2.5 hour long nap not too long ago. Please take my message to the Mako Tree in Horon Village. The Mako Tree is the guardian of all of Holodrum. Surely he can help. I don't think he can. And, yep, there we are. This is the land of Holodrum. That exists in the middle of this field, I'm assuming, because, look, beach, mountains, yeah, it's a big world. Meow. Oh, look, it's a kitty. Can we help the kitty? Not yet, though. Look, no matter how much I call her, my precious mittens won't come down. If only I had her favorite treat, fish. That'll be something we can come back to later. No, we can't do anything yet, so let's go into, I can't remember the name of this village. What's it called? Oh, just Horon Village. Wow, I'm sure she just told me that. Hey, I've never seen you before. The Mako Tree, head east. Little kid, what are you doing? If you get into the flower, you can shoot up the cliff, too. It works only in spring when flowers bloom, so I'm getting my fill of it. Woo. Screw you, kid. I'm getting in. It goes from hot to cold in a flash. The seasons are in utter chaos. What are you beeping at me for, phone? Oh no, I'm sorry, Black Rose. I'm streaming. What will it do to this year's harvest? Probably destroy it. I mean, you ask an honest question. This is the house of the wise, know-it-all birds. See them if you have questions. Now, if I was a beginner and I'd never played a Zelda game, I could talk to every one of these and they'd be like, yo, press the start button to bring up this screen and do other things. Actually, let me save just in case, because, yeah. Like, yo, go do this. Press these buttons to do these things. I don't know why I'm dancing with Link, but whatever. So, I'm not gonna do that. Now, this shop is... Oh, man. Let me get out of it first. This shop is actually... it's called the Advanced Shop. Now, I never had a GBA growing up. I only got a GBA probably within the last couple of years. I can't remember when I got my GBA. And this store you can only get in a GBA. I only had a Game Boy Color, so I never got this. This is a frivolous shop that adds nothing to it. Oh, is your life advanced? My life's advanced. From now on, it's advanced. Okay. We're not open. Come back later. This is just a shop where you can buy exclusive items that don't amount to anything. But when I was younger, I was like, I don't have a GBA. I can't do this. Blah. And I have a GBA. I'm like, I don't care what's in here. Go here. I believe this is the mayor's house. This is the mayor's home. The mayor is fascinated with gaseous seeds. The place planter and the planter's deeds affect what the nut produces. The mayor found a good place recently, so is quite happy. And this is a just a random system in the game where you just plant seeds. Depending on how many enemies you kill and how long it takes, you get different items. Do you have any gaseous seeds? You plant loose offers grow into a tree that bears nuts. Inside those nuts, you find all sorts of things. It's so fun, I can't help myself. So the officer just planted there. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Plant it there. Okay, I'll plant it out there so you can, like, get off to it or something. I don't know. And, oh no, we can't lift this up. It's too heavy for now. There. Now, this will be something I forget about and for, like, a couple dungeons and come back to. Although, it does show you on the map where stuff is, where you planted them, so there's that. Well, we'll go to the Mako tree later. I want to make a cuckoo clock better than any before, but I can't find a wooden bird that I like. One that's just breathtaking. It's probably gonna be like, we're setting up, get the heck out of here. We're open, come back later. He's so rude. And he's already he has a copy in the advanced shop. I am Bippin, the expert arborist. I know plenty about trees. Now let me tell you something. Blossom just said first, take a look. I am Blossom. This is my first child, a healthy baby boy, but I'm having trouble choosing a name. Can you help me think of one? What would you call him? Okay. So this is something that, whenever, because like I said, these games are linked. Stuff we do in this game affects what's going to happen in Oracle of Ages. So we get to name this kid, and there's a few other things. But let's see, the dad's name was Bippin, mom's name was Blossom. So let's call him Bippin and Blossom. Let's call him Bud, because I hate Bud. I hate that name. I don't want to be mean to the kid. You would name him Bud. Yep. Call him Bork. Nope. Okay. Now we're changing that name. That's better. Bork. You would name him Bork, yes. Name like a Swedish chef. Bork, bork, bork. It's a fine name. That's what I'll call him. He seems happy to have it. Come visit anytime. I'm happy Bork will go strong and healthy like you. And you know, it's kind of funny because Link is clearly a teenager in this game, in all the artwork and everything. Our guardian, the Mango Tree, stands beyond the gate of the east town. Let's say a hero with a sword will come to speak with him. I wonder if it's true. Could it be true? Maybe. The hero sword is said to be hidden there, but no one has ever found it. Oh my goodness. Wonder what that could mean. Light in here is too dim to read. Can anybody light my thingy? This torch needs lighting. Well, we don't have anything to light up yet. I'll come back to it. This is the ring shop, but I will come back to it later after the first dungeon. Because he talks a lot, and I don't want to deal with that right now. This part of town are the know-it-all birds. See them if you have a question. Nope. ZZZ. That means he's asleep. Mako Tree Gate. Show courage to gain passage. Okay. Well, like that one dude said, let's go to the... Was it west, he said? We're going over this way, because this is where the hero's cave is. I don't wait, kid. I'm getting this for you. I stole your fun. Now, this game is, as you've been seeing in the top left, it shows what's, like... Since the seasons are out of whack, different parts of the map are in different seasons, and they actually stay that way. So, this part's always going to stay winter. This part above Horon Village is going to stay winter for the game. But Horon Village is different. It actually does change seasons every time you enter and leave. And that's what the top left shows, is what season we're in. So this season is winter, where not much interesting stuff happens at the moment, but... Oh no. I got hurt. Help me, fairy. Thank you. There's nothing we can do. We can't attack these guys yet. Link, there's nothing there. Why are you pushing? Maybe he's just like a mime secretly. That would explain why he doesn't talk. Yeah. Oh, why did I go this way? That's not where the door is. Eh. Stop hitting me. I can't defend myself. I'm just a squishy little boy. That sounds terrible. And it's the hero caves with the derpiest music in the series. That's like a 6-second loop. This is a very easy cave. Of course, because it is the first in the... No! I can tell this is going to be fun when I keep falling off places. So, like I said, since I'm using a GameCube controller, I have this wonky-ass controller to play a Game Boy game. And I have a teeny, tiny, dinky D-pad to use. Let me actually... Ah! Almost dropped my controller. I'm going to post something on a Facebook page. So this is an easy cave, immediately dies. Hey, I didn't die. I just fell and lost half a heart. There's a difference. I'm going to post on a Facebook page. Hi, Artemis. Oh my goodness. You gonna meow to the internet? You're a cat. You're supposed to entertain the internet. Artemis, they're waiting for you. Right? Don't look at me. Look at the microphone and entertain the internet. Okay, fine. You're not fun enough. You're not fun enough to entertain the internet. Eh. Artemis, what are you doing? Oh no, we got these little blobby bloop guys. And see, they're in different colors because it's the Game Boy Color. Remember, this was in late 90s, early 2000s. Handheld gaming was black and white. Otherwise, you were paying a lot of money and using a lot of batteries for it. You got the wooden sword. This truly is a sign of courage. I think any woodworker or woodmaker would be able to make a sword exactly like this. Good move for a spin attack. Woo! But first thing I'm going to do. Sorry, Link's Awakening trained my mind that the A button is the sword swing. At least in these 2-button controllers. Now I can kill everything. And this treasure chest will be useful because I'm going to use it right away after I visit the Maku tree. Or Maku. What was it in Final Fantasy VII? I think it's spelled the same too. Oh my goodness, this is the Final Fantasy Legend of Zelda crossover we never knew we needed. Ooh, look, and it's fall. And as far as I'm aware, I think this is the only screen that has these dragonflies. So it's very interesting. And these are rings which can buy, and then the gacha seeds. But like I said, they will come back to those. Like I said, this store is superfluous, adds nothing to it. But when you tell a kid or young teenager, hey, you can't get this because of reasons. The first thing, never mind, I lied. So I think, but I do think Holodrum Village is the only time in this game where you can see like dragonflies. Artemis, what are you doing? What are you doing? Pet. Artemis, you are loving life, aren't you? Oh, I'm scratching her hind, and she likes that a lot. Oh, I'm sorry. Show courage to gain passage. Okay. Well, hey, oh my goodness, it's a sleeping tree. And see, it's visual shorthand because you can see the snot bubble. That means he's asleep. But let's wake him up. Oh, what was that? Who are you? What? Dim was taken while I slept. There's no sign of the Temple of Seasons. Oh no. Well, you're not doing a good job. Since evil in the northern peak, where the Temple of the Seasons rested. Gathering all aid is the only option the essence possess. So you can break the shadow barrier and save Din. Shall I repeat it? No, I'm good. But I expect some resistance. Be careful. I'll just arrest some no energy. Got the gnarled key. Cool. Hello, Artemis. Like your little head rubbed. Now in fall, with these leaves, we can actually, once we get the item for it, it actually is useful for helping us find, like, bombs and other such things. But we gotta discover them first, otherwise we can't pick them up. Oh, goodness me. I already need an energy drink. Man. Yeah, I was lazy today because one person is out of work because they have COVID and he hasn't gotten his vaccine yet. So we're down another person. And I already worked extra, and I worked 6 days in a row, so I am very tired. I literally woke up today, ordered Uber Eats for breakfast, because I'm like, you know what, I'm not putting pants on. And I found out the cats are out of food, so ate breakfast, realized the cats didn't have food, so I did a Target order where I just drove by. Don't play with that. Don't you meow at me. And then when I got back, I was pretty much tired, and it was already like 10 o'clock, so it has been a lazy day of being on my phone or playing on my Switch. I'm playing like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley, so I'm tired. Love Kurt's it's the best thing ever. Yeah, and what was kind of funny is the person next to me when I got there, they were picking up dog food and I was picking up cat food. So I was like, ha. Oh, there's fairies all over the place. Get back here. Especially when I get groceries now. Yeah. It is great. By the way, hey Ninka. Return light to unlit torches. Cool. That's a great piece of advice. The torch needs lighting. Just like that one torch by that dude's house. So, wonder what we're gonna get to light the torches up. I used to do that for the fresh market. I was the person who shopped the orders and brought to their car. Yeah. Yeah, it's a really good service when stores actually offer it, because I was just like, you know what? I don't want to put pants on. So, I'm literally still in my sleep shorts. And I was like, you know what? I'm tired. No pants on today. When I started working at the new job, I realized that I could do it too. Oh. That looks like a upside down umbrella. Weird that. I was like, wait a minute. Why the fuck am I still going to the crowded annoying store when I can just order it? Oh, I do that too. When I'm, whenever, I, oh, jeez. Sorry, I think this room is like timed on that chest. Sorry. No, even at my job now, it's because I work at Walmart. When I'm done after my shift, I'm like, you know what? I need to go grocery shopping, but I just worked 10 hours. And I'm not shopping. So I'm just going to get fast food tonight, place an order for pickup tomorrow after work, and just pick it up then, because I'm not shopping. It's a very dangerous thing to have. Desktop, why are you starting to make up? Why are you starting to make louder noises? And that noise just then, that beep boop boop, that means there's a key in that room. You got 10 bombs. Yeah, I forgot to grab because when I got that treasure chest, I was going to buy a shield with it. I forgot to buy a shield at the shop. That's okay. We'll be going back to the shop after this. You could take the laziness of further and get Instacart. No, I'm not. I'm lazy, but also at the same time, I'm like, I'm driving 3 blocks. I'm not spending, like a $6 delivery fee. Now that is the halfway pot. Yeah, it's nice for me though because I don't have a car. Yeah, I get you. But plus also like, I've been having issues though recently with like, anytime I get stuff delivered. Because I've had recently, well, this is before I did the Ocarina of Time stream. I had I bought an N64 controller and it got stolen off my at my front door. Called Uber Eats a couple of weeks ago because I was like, I want Jimmy's Egg, even though it's like a block away. But I'm like, I don't want to put pants on and I don't want to go outside. Placed an order for that, and the driver gets to the store, and he's like, "Oh, Jimmy's Egg isn't accepting Uber Eats stuff," and I'm like, "Excuse me?" So he's like, "Yeah," like they just give me a refund. So I don't know why on their website they allowed that to happen, to where you can order stuff they don't carry, but whatever. Ozzy. Well, don't you lick that. Don't lick it. Come here. Ozzy, come here. Ozzy. Come here. Come here. Entertain the internet. Come here. You're vocal. Come here. But yeah, we got this thing. It's called the Seed Satchel. We can use different types of seeds to do things. Like light up torches. I don't know how there's such a thing as a combustible seed, but whatever. Ozzy. No. What are you squeaking at? You smell the microphone? Meow? Oh, they want to hear from you. Meow? Hey, no, get away from there. Yeah, some random, they won't work with certain restaurants, like DoorDash doesn't offer orders from, yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I don't get it, because when I was working for, it was basically Postmates, like, I just don't want to say the name of the company just in case, but it was a local company that was basically Postmates and Uber Eats, it was basically that. We also offered grocery service. Oh my goodness, hello, Kitty. Ozzy, Ninka says hello. She's eating food now. And she looked in her bowl and realized there was still a few bites left. Now, I think this is all that's remaining of the dungeon. Oh no, the floor masters, get away. Got a ring, get it appraised later. That's something we'll have to worry about later. But yeah, like I said, I just found it weird that it's like, why does it let me order it? Like on their website, I ordered and paid for it. And whenever the driver gets there, he's like, they don't take my card. And I'm like, excuse me? But no, yeah, the one I worked with, we either carried cash with us or some days like we had a company credit card that we just bought at Walmart. And we would literally just pay restaurants, but some restaurants were like, this seems kind of fishy. And I'm like, but I have money, I'm giving you money. What does it matter? But yeah, it is whatever. So I'm actually going to pause this because like I said, with the let's have this not study guide, strategy guide. I want to read what the boss is real quick before we go in. But yes, the boss here, his name is called Aquamentus. And to quote the the strategy guide, fans of the original NES Zelda may experience deja vu as they confront the dungeon boss, the Aquamentus. Just as in the earlier game, the dragon will fly back and forth across the room while spitting fire rings. It will also charge you if you get too close. Strike its flashing horn repeatedly to extinguish its flame. The dragon is most vulnerable just after it lands in its original position. Situate yourself near its landing area, then strike as its horn flashes. Meaning, we just gotta hit its head. It's easy. And of course, we haven't experienced deja vu in the timeline because we haven't gotten to the original Legend of Zelda yet. But this was 2001. We had no idea what that meant. Oh no! Did it hit me? I don't think it did. Yeah, it's so weird. Like, I'll think of some place I want to order, and I'll be like, oh, I haven't had it in a while, and it'll turn out they won't let me order from that restaurant, and I'm sad. Okay, why are you not, like, letting me... You're just annoying now. Come on, land. Well, it's dead now. But no, there was like one restaurant, like they would just flat out refuse our orders. And it's not like, we were using a credit card or like, the store was giving us credit and like our company would pay it off at the end of the month or something. No, we literally would have money in hand at a restaurant and be like, here you go. And they'd be like, no. And I'm like, I have money in my hand. I'm giving it to you. And they literally would refuse service to us, which, whatever. And it's not like, blah, 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 you got to deal with this stuff. And I'm like, I'm literally handing you money. Yeah, because it was a place that we ordered from pretty frequently, and they were pretty expensive. Whatever, they closed. So it was, Mattis, you might know this place. It was a local place called, like, it was basically catering to stoners. It was called, like, Midnight Blaze or something. It was basically, like, a local place you could get food at, like, 3 or 4 at night. And it was basically catered to potheads. And it was called, like, Blaze. The Blaze, I think, is what it was. Money in exchange for goods and service. Seems like witchcraft, exactly. Well, this is the first essence of nature. Seeds scattered across bountiful lands are now nourished in this fertile soil. But, like, I mean, I also kind of, like, get there also, I get him with it because part of me gets it looking back because they were like, oh, well, we're not getting the money, but I'm like, we're paying you right now. I don't think I've heard of it. Yeah, they closed. They were rude to us, and honestly, they were really expensive, too. No. This is a new thing that was also added to this game. Not an add to this game. There's a little witch on a broomstick. No, that's like everything that fell out. Oh, watch what you're doing. You just hit Maple, the great witch syrup's apprentice. Thanks to y'all, stuff fell out of my bag. The great witch will be mad. I can't find any lawn eggs. And I don't know what her voice is. I'll just take the stuff you dropped too, haha. So she basically bumps into us. We lose half our stuff, she loses half her stuff, and then not bad, but that's all you get today. Come here, Ozzy. Shh, don't tell. Oh my goodness, he gave us 100 rupees. But like I said, part of me gets where they're like looking back, part of me gets where they're like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Well, you're not, we're not getting money, but I'm like, we're paying you, so I don't get what the problem is. But then there was also a, gosh, I can't remember. It's a place in Oklahoma City that's, I can't remember what it's called. It's a cookie place, so you can get cookies like late at night. Insomnia cookies, that's what it is. Hey, we had the same issue. They delivered, but they also only delivered in like a very small area. Because like a lot of people wanted to get it, and Oklahoma City is surrounded by like a lot of rich suburbs. Because people would be willing to pay like a lot of money to get stuff without having to go anywhere. And apparently they knew who we were, so I actually was in the store, waited for like 30 minutes in line. I had my money in hand, and I was like, I need to order this. They're like, no. And I was like, excuse me? They're like, no, you can't order from us. And I'm like, I was in line for 30 minutes. They're like, yeah, we know. You can't order from us. I'm like, excuse me? Yeah, so they just flat out refused service to me, and I'm like, well, fuck you guys then. Like, I can understand you don't want to pay your competitors, but it's one thing if you're delivering to someone who doesn't deliver to you, and also you're denying a paying customer at this point. I should have just taken my jacket off and been like, look, I'm not working with them now, but it is what it is now. That's why I also don't go to them, because they're kind of rude. Wooden shield, 30 rupees. Plus, also, I'm not driving 30 minutes for cookies. Oh, let's go visit our friend Bork, that we named. So the name is decided. Bork it is. By name. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna come back. So these rings, they do useful things, but they also are not the best at times because you just randomly find rings, and they are random, apart from like ones you get in dungeons. So I'm actually not gonna get rings now because it's just gonna be the same ones. I'm not even gonna be wearing any. I'm actually gonna check on this tree one over here. Ooh, we can see what's in there. Oh, I got a ring. Neat. Actually, let's go to the ring then place. Do come in, Fostu, blah, 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 blah. I'm just skipping through because he just talks a lot. He's like, yo, here's a ring box. You gotta pay 20 rupees to get something appraised. Call this the Blue Holy Ring. No damage from Zora's fire. Okay. I need to go to the list. Okay, the rings aren't that useful, but you know this is something I have to worry less about. If I'm out, I won't have to worry about fighting a Zora, or you know, evading their fire, I should say. So now that we've gotten the first sentence, let's talk to the Maku tree and see what he has to say. Oh, he's gotten bigger. Temple of Seasons, precious item, it will find you. Okay. And this guy, Sakura, I honestly keep forgetting about him. I think he's supposed to be this game's, like, tutorial person, or, like, guide to point you along the way, but he's just, like, has no presence. Oh no, it's a skelly boy. So all my shipmates and dig the ship free, but Captain said, don't come back till you find me Belle. Can't someone tell me, please? Ooh. This is interesting. Why are you in the way? I want to push that last one. It's a Masa Desert. Wait a minute, we know this song. Go around. If I can just oil it, it would go around more quickly. It's a windmill. Interesting, we know this song. It was A down up, right? A down up. And this is nothing I can do yet, because I don't have the power bracelet. Oh my goodness. It's horrible. A temple, like, fell into Subrosia. What's a temple? Subrosia is a secret place. I must return in secret without being seen. Okay. Well, this is... that's a forced stealth segment, which I'm not a fan of in any game. This game is no exception. I think she jumps back in, yeah. Like I lost something. I must return in secret. That'll be insane. Now this is a Subrosian. They are a species unique to this game. Who look like... Oh, what the heck is this Star Wars thing? Jawas, I think is what they're called. Yeah, the little sand people. Because, yeah, it's May the 4th. I wanted to get away from Star Wars. Yet nothing can get away from that stupid mass. Eee. Yeah, we just have to stay out of this thing's line of sight. And with any media targeted towards kids and stuff, you could tell that was a female of the species because it had a bow. Because it has to have gender signifiers. Whoa, a temple fell into Lee's Plaza. My, what strange clothes. Where did you come from? I came from that swirling, pulsing thing. It's fine. Volcanoes have been acting up because of this temple. What great lava. A lava bath is the best thing after practicing the Subrosian dance. Let's get all of their idling animation staggered now. Yep. Good dancers get a prize. Here's how to practice. Would you like to dance with us? Yes. Yeah, I'm good. You just kind of like, you match left, right, and A to what they're doing. You are our new best dancer today. Here's your prize. And also, I don't know why. I never noticed it on the original GBA, not GBA, Game Boy Color, because I don't think you really can tell, but like... Ooh, one of my workmates just sent me a YouTube video. It'll be fun. I don't know why whenever you go into certain scenes, like, it lightens up. I don't know if that's, like, something with the code. But, yeah, whenever I was doing the dancing, it's lighter. And whenever you, like, go into certain screens, yeah, it's lighter in here as well. But while we're here, let's take a hot lava bath. Oh no! It took damage from us. We went splat. You can get a boomerang. I got a boomerang. I'm quite busy. There's lots of good ore chunks at the temple in the east. What is... Oh, that's the sweat bead just in front of my face. That's weird. If you dig up the ground near here, you can get ore chunks. Some spots produce lots of ore chunks. Oh no. We don't have anything to dig up stuff, so... Welcome to the Sprosian Smithy. We do the finest work in the land, but we only jobs that interest us. To back our master's right, I'm just a manager. Yep, that sounds like retail. Oh, we got ore chunks. This has a keyhole. Oh no. Having rupees doesn't do you any good. You need ore chunks. Huh, look at these trees. They look like the ones from the Dark World in Link to the Past. No relevance, just an interesting detail. Unless maybe Subrosia is the Dark World and there's something to do with that. Digging around for ore chunks, digging down for more chunks. I guess that's the tune they sing when they're doing work. Because, yeah, there is a shop here, but we can't access it yet. My goodness, look how colorful that is. You finally come when the temperature was... The temple was very... I thought perhaps you wouldn't come to see me. Tee. This temple of seasons is where we four spirits reside. Do you like spring or summer, fall perhaps? But no, you must love winter. Okay, well that was interesting. So yeah, we have to visit the four spirits of the temple to get something. I am needing an energy drink. I am dying here. Golly jeez. Oh. I hope I have one, because I'm dragging now. I have one left. This stream brought to you by Aldi. I'm kidding. This is hashtag not sponsored. But then again, who would sponsor me? I'm an idiot playing video games. Oh, zingered all the Twitch streamers who are sponsored. The ore is all in chunks. Okay. Whoa. What the heck are you? I'm like... It was weird how he was like... twitching just then. Okay. Well, we can't go to the side temple just yet, so we have to go in here first. And the four powers of the seasons, they give us a rod of seasons, the power of the season spirits that can change the seasons. Now, I'm not sure why, but as far as I'm aware, this should actually be a platform we can jump down from. But we can't. Oh, there's nothing back here yet. I think if we use a link game, that's something there. So we can only get one of these seasons yet. We actually have to do... we can only get one per dungeon. Interesting. It looks like the inside of that, the little black circle is shifting like 1 pixel when it changes colors. Interesting. Ooh, excuse me. Child with a crest hand. Oh, that's weird. Now let us bestow you the power of the winter, the rod. Swing the rod atop the stump, seasons will change. When the waters freeze and the snows pile up, visit the other 3 spirits too. Please hurry to Din's aid. Neat. So just like in Minish Cap, we jump on top of stumps, and we can affect the area around us. So the item was actually the Rod of Seasons, 0 spots, blah blah blah, go east. He's like, I'm an old man, I can't do anything. No. I'm weird like that. I just try to I always, especially this game and the original Legend of Zelda, I like to throw the boomerang and then outrun it. Try to see if I can try to outrun it, even though it's pointless. There's no reason to. I'm just immature like that. Like I said, there's that dude. That's it. I don't know how he knows this stuff, but... You know, the Rod of Seasons. The Rod of Seasons held the power of the seasons if you change spirits, blah, 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 blah. Yes. And I think he only appears once or twice more after this. Oh no, there's moblins and octoroks. It's so scary. It's very fun. Come here, energy drink. I need you. That's better. That's also when I woke up from a nap. I was really thirsty, but I'm like, I don't want to drink a whole lot, so I'm having to use the bathroom all the time during the stream. But I'm like, no, now I need the energy. I'm dying. Sunken Falls, Headwaters, and Sunken City. Okay. I'm not going to change the season yet, because on this, I think there's a bit of unique dialogue we can... Yeah. You can see here, this little sign. Santa, welcome! Well... Because everyone knows, at least in the Northern Hemisphere, Santa only comes during winter. And because this kid's stupid and doesn't know anything about how seasons work, I guess she assumes it's, hey, it's winter, let's go in here like Santa. Ah, you startled me. Winter sets in all of a sudden, then down my chimney comes. You're not Santa. You don't scare me. Now take the shovel and clear the snow from my walkway. Keep the shovel when you're done. Can you shovel my walkway? Okay. So we effectively just break and enter into this woman's house. She gives us a shovel and tells us just to piss off. I had one of the best sodas ever when we went to visit. It's called Ramoon, and they're so good. I'm always interested in trying new sodas. There's actually a pretty big tourist attraction off not too far from where I live. I think this one is one we burned down, and it actually finds us, so I'm not going to break that down. About 5 or 6 miles from my apartment. It's imported from Japan, and she had orange and grape. Ooh, that sounds nice. That actually sounds like something that might be at it's a soda place that is off Route 66, and like I said, it's about less times. Yeah, it's Pops. It's you can get a lot of interesting sodas there, so it's probably, I think they probably would have that there. I've only had like 2 things there before, but I know they got a lot of interesting stuff. But it's a Route 66 tourist attraction, so it's really expensive, and I'm like, I'm not paying all that money for stuff. I'm cheap. I had a bastard root beer one time. Well, I got it was called Lemonade. It was like a type of orange lemonade, and it actually was really good. Don't forget to give me the mystery seeds. Oh, I will, because I don't need you in this game. Level 2 snakes remains. Oh no. Oh, I just realized it's really wonky. Did that even, like, mess with anything? I don't think so. Oh. Wegmans carries remaining. It's about $6 for. Jeez. Yeah, I'm cheap. I don't remember the last time I bought, like, name brand soda. I don't really drink soda that much, but I usually just buy the off-brand stuff, because to me, I mean, I taste the difference, but also I'm like, I'm cheap like that. I have the money to buy the name brand, I just don't. So I get a lot of Dr. Shasta, Dr. What is it? What's the Walmart? Dr. Thunder, that's the Walmart brand. And I mean, to be honest, they do taste a little different. They don't taste bad. They do taste different, but I don't mind. And like I said, I'm cheap. If I go out to eat somewhere, I get the name brand stuff. I never get the knockoffs. A lot of damage all of a sudden. What could be here? It's pointing towards me because I'm awesome. Mr. Pibb's the only knockoff who only has a master's degree. Yeah, exactly. Now, what was the? Oh, I can't remember what it was. It was the Ashens video. He was doing the Soda Stream review, and it was something like, oh, what was it? I think because it was like Dr. Pete or something. I just remember being like, yeah, that sounds like definitely someone you'd want to go get a second consultation from, a Dr. Pete. Ooh, can I reach that from here? Yeah, I can. Neat. Got the power bracelet. Woo. So just like in Minish Cap, this is how we pick up heavy items. Come over here, whatever your name is. Does Ashton still make videos? I haven't seen anyone's on. Yeah, he still does. To be honest, I haven't watched any recently, but like I'm still subscribed to him, and like every couple of weeks, yeah, he posts a video. I just haven't watched any, but I mean, he's still making them like he always does. I'll be honest, one of my it's one he's done recently, it was in the last like 8 months. So I don't know how recent that is to anyone anymore. Oh jeez, I walked right into that. Oh no. Give me a heart, please. I want to make the thing stop beeping. But no, it was a like what was the title of the video? It was something like, I bought PC parts from wish.com and my computer didn't explode or something like that. And so yeah, he bought like everything off Wish, which you'll never guess, a lot of the stuff was really terrible and didn't work properly. Yeah, there we go. Finally some hearts. No, I'm not going to go through there yet. He also like reviewed really cheap. Obviously, he reviews cheap stuff everywhere all day, but I think it was like really cheap cameras that were marked as like the real stuff, and they were basically just webcams with a pretty outside. Because I'm not a camera person, I don't know much about them. I have a webcam somewhere. I know years ago I was thinking of doing like video reviews, but now I got no time. Now I have no energy to do stuff like that anymore. But yeah, he reviewed like really cheap ones that were like $10, $15, $20 off Wish, and of course they're all crap because they like have nothing inside them but like webcams. But no, I do enjoy his videos. In fact, I showed my mom some of his videos a few years ago, and she would watch them, but she's like, no, he cusses too much. I'm like, yeah, he kind of does, but I mean, it's what it is. Although, to be honest, I kind of was surprised by her on one thing. I actually got her to watch, or not, I didn't say I got her to watch. She was wanting to find a new show to watch. So I was just like, hey, I know you probably won't like some of it, but Orange is the New Black is a good show. And she's just like, but she's like, well, she said something like, well, I'm not prude. And I'm like, Mom, I didn't say you were prude, but I can tell you there's like 3 things I know you won't like from it. And I was correct on all 3 things. Because I told her, I was like, you probably won't like how vulgar it is. Because it is pretty vulgar. You won't like the language, because she doesn't like the language either. And I was like, you won't like the main character, because Pepper Chapman's a bitch. There's no way of saying it. I don't like her. At all. But I think that was the point of her character. But my mom was like, yeah, you're right. And I'm like, I know. Because she's like, well, I'm not a prude. I'm like, well, I didn't say you were, but I know things you don't like. My goodness, it's a face. No. Well, that was a very interesting thing. Remember the Nick Jr.'s face? Yeah, I do. I used to watch Nick Jr. because, that was I was the age whenever that thing started to really become big. But, like, there are some shows there that, like, I barely remember. It's, like... That's why, like, it's weird going to, like, to Wikipedia, like, find shows. Because I don't remember enough about them. I just remember, like, things about them. And I'm like, I just remember watching, but I can't tell you what it was about, what the characters were named. I just remember, like, what they had. Like, there was one I watched, I can't remember what it was called. But I remember it was like a puppet show. Like, they were Muppets. That wasn't Muppets, because it wasn't Eureka's Castle. Yeah, that's what it was. It was like weird fever dreams. Because I remember what Eureka's Castle was. I can't tell you what it was about, but I remember the show. Because she was that blonde wizard Muppet thing with the white hair, with the blonde hair. And so, I just remember, like, weird things about it, because it's been, like, 30 plus years since I've watched it, as well. Oh. Alright, Link, stop. Allegra's window? I don't know. Maybe? Let me look that up. Oh my gosh, yeah, that was it. That was it. The Moon Dreamers cartoon. How do you remember that, Mattis? It's showing it. I would have been 6 last time I watched that. Okay, it's not 30 years, sorry, 27 years. Moon Dreamers. What was that show? Let me see what that was. No, that would have been a little bit before me, Ninka. I don't remember that, because that doesn't look familiar. That does look like... There's barely any plot, and it was obviously made to sell toys, but I loved it and still occasionally get the theme song in my head. Yeah, that really does seem like what 80s shows were about. No. But no, Ninka, that does definitely seem like one of those shows me or my sister would have had on VHS back in the day that we would have watched countlessly, because there was a few shows that were before our time that we did have. Let's see, all that so much. Yeah, they were. Even the good ones were. Let's be honest. They were all about selling the action figures to the boys and the dolls for the girls, even though they're all the same damn thing, if you boil it down. Lady Lovely Locks, anyone? That sounds like... I mean, it sounds familiar, but I can't tell you anything about that. What was that? You look that one up, too. This is going to be like, remember these 80s shows? No, but let's think about it. Look about it. Lady Lovely Locks. It's like some vague memory, and her little squirrel thing with super long tails. Yep, and her rival was Raven something with black hair. That just sounds like vaguely something I remember. But like, it's more like I think I just remember that existing. Oh, well, since this is the boss, let me do a little reading from the strategy guide and give you a little bit of... Oh no, what fell? Something fell off my thing. I don't know what it was. What fell? Oh, my glasses case. I'll get that later if I remember it. Okay. Okay, so this is the dungeon boss. His name is Dodongo, or her name. The lead enemy in Snake's Remains is a fire-spitting Dodongo. The only way to damage this enemy is to toss it into the spiked pit in the middle of the room. Put a bomb in Dodongo's path. While it eats the bomb, it will be stunned. That's your cue to pick up the beast with the power bracelet and toss it into the spikes. Toss a bomb in the Dodongo's path and opens that creature. Pick it up and throw it in the spikes. Okay. The creature will eat the bomb and will become vulnerable. Yeah, you don't put it in its path. You have to throw it in its mouth. That's not correct strategy guide, you fools. I made you look like the biggest fool in the world. Come at me. Come at me, bro. Neat. You got the gift of time, an essence of nature. Seeds sprout as seasons change with the gift of time. Cool. So many of my childhood games did not age well. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like how a lot of, like... Yeah, I mean, to be honest, most cartoons really weren't good until, like, the mid-90s anyway. Like, looking back, like, even... Well... I mean, I shouldn't say that, because there were good cartoons, but, like, it was a transitional period, I would say, Nika, because it went from the Hanna-Barbera to really all about capitalism and consumerism to, like, trying to actually make good things. It was a weird shift. Ah, you all remember this. They were obviously made to sell the merch so people could buy them. So they could make them these that made no sense. Exactly. All those toy manufacturers, they needed to have this cocaine stuff. There were a lot of good cartoons in the 80s. Ninja Turtles, Real Ghostbusters. But yeah, like I said, that's, I mean, because, I mean, yeah, like I was trying to say, they are good cartoons, but there was still kind of the point of them to, like, sell merch of it. Because really, at the end of the day, that's what Ninja Turtles was about. It was about getting more action figures. That's what about Ghostbusters was about. At least with the execs. But yeah, the people making the show were actually trying to make a good show with what they were given. Which, by the way, I watched Real Ghostbusters. I mean, I remember watching it when I was, like, really little, so, like, you know, none of it stuck. I just, like, have, like, abstract fever dreams of stuff. But whenever Ghostbusters 2016 was released, they put, like, the Real Ghostbusters out on, like every streaming service. And I rewatched some of it, and I'm like, wow, this is actually really good. I mean, the animation's terrible because it's, you know, mid-80s, and they had, like, no budget for that stuff. But the voice acting and the writing were all, like, really good. And honestly, I think I like the cartoon a bit better than the movie. Like, after rewatching it. And I like the characterization of the characters as well. Oh, but ding, who's dinging me? Oh, that was really loud. But that's my 2 cents on the Real Ghostbusters. Honestly, I enjoy it better more than the movie. Because it's given time to, like, you know, grow and develop as a show. At least the first couple seasons. Oh, hey, Steven. Anyone excited for the new TMNT game? Yeah, heck yeah, I am. I don't know, is it out yet, though? I need to buy it, if it is. I don't think so. Oh, okay. Yeah, I bought a DVD set of The Real Ghostbusters a couple years ago, and despite some delays, yeah, it is a good show. Like, I would say it legit is a great show. At least the first couple of seasons, because I haven't really... I only watched the first couple of seasons. I didn't watch the whole show. But I've watched someone who's... his name's Phaelus, if anyone knows who that is. He's... From what I've watched, he's pretty much the go-to person for Shredder's Revenge. Initial release date 2021. Okay. Neat. Yeah, so that's also my review of Ghostbusters 2016. Watch real Ghostbusters instead. Haha. I'm just kidding. No, I actually didn't mind the remake so much, reboot, whatever it was. I just think that Sony was terrible at, like, because there were some people I was watching that were just like saying, "Hey, this is a soulless remake. Please stop. We don't want this. Hollywood, stop remaking stuff we like." But then I know a vocal minority, very loud vocal minority, was the misogynists who were saying, I still haven't seen the Ghostbusters 2016. It was alright. I actually watched it with my mom, and my mom said the best review I could think of it. And she said, I liked it more than I didn't. And I'm like, that's exactly how I would describe it. I liked it more than I didn't. But no, Sony was like, they did not handle that well with the PR, because they were like, oh, well, if anyone doesn't like Ghostbusters 2016, they're sexist and misogynistic. And I'm like, or they just are not a fan of it. I'm like, there were some things I liked. I did get a good couple chuckles out of it. It wasn't bad. I'm not gonna say. Obviously, the women were fine in the show. They were great. I just didn't like the rambling, non-punchline humor of it, because it just sounds like they're all trying to like one-up improv each other. Oh, by the way, I'm doing the trade quest. We got a chicken book from the guy who's lighting the torches. Ah. Oh goodness me, I'm sorry. I need more energy drink. We got a bird book from the nerd guy who can't see anything, so he gave us a bird book. We gave it to Marin in Lon Lon Ranch, which for some reason this is Lon Lon Ranch. They don't have horses, they have chickens, but whatever. And she gave us an egg, which is what all the girls want now, is a beauty egg. But no, I didn't like the rambly, non-punchline humor. They all, like I said, they all sounded like they're trying to like one-up each other in improv. But I mean, they are all SNL actresses, so I mean, what can you expect? Well, was Melissa McCarthy SNL? I don't know. Honestly, I found her more annoying than anyone else. But yeah, I mean, she was fine. I did like, though, the weird reference that Kate McKinnon's character had. Sorry, I just can't remember their names. I saw the movie once. I liked how she had the blonde hair like Egon did in the animated series. That was kind of a good reference. Call back to that, but... And also, there's no reason why they shouldn't have had some of them be like the kids or whatever of the Ghostbusters, because all the surviving cast members did cameo in it. And yeah, I don't know why they weren't. Well, whatever. Yeah, like I said, I liked it more than I didn't. I don't wish it ill will. I can see why it flopped, but at the same time, I'm like, meh. Obviously, I guess I do care about it a little bit, but I care more that just people were flipping out about stuff that they didn't have a reason to flip out on, and I'm like, it was a stupid movie. That, to be honest, don't get me wrong, Ghostbusters is great, but it's a stupid movie. It's a stupid comedy from the 80s. It's a good movie, but, you know, it is what it is. It's just a movie. Things get remade all the time, but whatever. Yeah, I got a ring from this side on me. Oh, I need to, like, get all these appraised. Life Advance, that does nothing. Things on one hearts. Oh, that's a terrible ring. I mean, I would still recommend that. Sorry, I'm just looking at the thing. I would recommend Ghostbusters 2016 just to kind of like watch and see. But yeah, like I said, my mom said it best. I liked it more than I didn't, and that's probably the best review I can give of it. Because there were a couple, like, really funny parts. Like, all of Leslie Jones, everything she was saying, she was the funniest one out of all of them. But, gosh, there was... The two of the really funny parts was... I'm going to go into spoilers, so whatever, just ignore for the next minute or so. But it's at the beginning when they're getting the... they're finding the firehouse and everything. And look, we have new seeds that are not that useful in the game. But they're looking at the firehouse and they're like, wow, this is perfect. Because they're like, whoa, cool, it's a firehouse. Look, this is awesome. We'll take it. And the realtor's like, oh, this is going to be like $20,000 a month. Haha. And I just remember it was Kristen Wiig. She's like stuttering. She's like, fuck you, what? And I thought that was hilarious because she was so calm. And the realtor's like, this is, central New York. It's prime real estate. It's $20,000 a month. And they're like, ah, crap, we can't afford that. So that witch now, she wanted a beauty egg, and then she gives us a doll. I'm the legendary Tramp Blano. You want something? Down the ring, will you bet 10 rupees? You'll gotcha. So, for some reason, we now have some gloves, which actually I did go out of. Sorry, I'm like getting distracted. I think the caffeine's kicking in. Like, I'm still tired, but my brain's starting to wake up a little bit. Which is not great for me. So before I go any further, I want to see if I can go buy something, because those gloves actually belong to someone that if I want to use an Oracle of Ages, well, I guess we'll be getting this guy as our animal buddy in Ages instead of the one I like. But that's fine, it's whatever. Sorry if I'm just kind of going back and forth. I'm just remembering stuff as I go. Like I said, I have the strategy guide, I'm just not looking through it. Get away from me, you dancing thingy. Wait, did I not have... Oh, I didn't equip it. Oh, I did have it equipped. They unequipped it, though. That jerk. Far, far east, Sunken City. It's far. Try to find a ride. Okay. Let's go this way first. Hi, Artemis. Get away from me. No. Oh, well. That's alright, though. I mean, literally, what does what does the life mean in this game? I have to just look at this title screen saying I have one death, or however many deaths. Oh well. It's the only game I can think of in the series that this matters is the Link's Awakening game. Well, let's not go that way yet. We're gonna go this other way first. Yeah, this is a person we would have run into first, but I went here. I went to the other place first. So his name is Ricky. I was going to say Rocky. No. I'm Ricky. Spill Swamp is in the backyard. If you go south from here, then around and back up. There it is. Go with you, but I can't do a thing without my gloves. Guy named Blano took them when I lost a match to him. You brought them back. Thank you. But if you beat Blano, you must be tough. What's your name? Link, ha, cool. I'm Ricky. Nice to meet ya. Just play the flute. I'll try to find you. Neat. Now this is one of our animal buddies. And since... Okay. Blah, blah, blah. I do like that Link's just sticking out of his pouch. Although, do male kangaroos have a pouch? I don't know enough about marsupials. I guess it's also kind of the thing of like, do male mammals have nipples? I think humans are the only ones that have nipples, but... Okay. Oh, where'd he go? Come back here, Ricky. I heard a miss. Male kangaroos now have pouches. Okay, then I guess Ricky is a woman. Artemis, get down from there. Stop it. Stop climbing on the desktop. You'll turn it off. I've seen you do it. Next, I think humans, according to Google, yeah, I also think that, like... Yeah, there you go. Oh, I don't have any gotcha seeds. No. Hey, come here. Get away from there. Artemis, get away from the PS3. Artemis, down. Hey. Stop it. Come here. You stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, it's so hot, even so that doesn't help. I need something creepy to send chills down my spine. Okay, well, let's get a seasoned pot. Why does he keep disappearing? But no, this is actually, as of right now, we are... Sorry, my brain is just not wanting to... So, Ricky is a animal buddy, which we can play in this game and in Ages. That, depending on which one you get in the first game, the linked game, this is your animal companion in the second one. So Ricky will be our buddy. Will be your animal buddy for ages as well. Tarm Ruins. Hello. But no, because honestly, one of the other companions I actually like more than Ricky. Ricky's like my second favorite. There's 3 you can choose from. You get this guy, woman, I guess, girl. Since Ricky has a pouch, she's a woman. You get a Dodongo, who's actually a good Dodongo. He's not a bad Dodongo. And we get a bear, which I do not like. It's stupid, and I hate any... it's a very limiting character. Get down, Artemis! Get away from the N64. Come on now. Get. Come on, get. Supper's ready, burb. Okay. I'm just digging up to get hearts. Hey, down, Artemis. Get down. Stop it. Why are you being all sweet all of a sudden? Are you hungry? Is that it? Artemis, you hungry? I do like that. Ricky randomly does like make the little chirping noise every now and then when he's just jumping around. You want the swamp? Well, actually, I lost the key to open the floodgates. How do you lose things like that? You're in charge of that. Well, there's this random switch. Let's hit it. Oh my goodness, we found the key. That's where I left it. That should open. You did it puddle outside. Okay. Artemis, hey! Hey! Artemis, hey! Come back here. So we've actually been... Oh, dang it. We've been getting these seeds. This is a scent seed. If we use it as an item... Aromatherapy, no. It attracts enemies to the spot we put the seed down. Mystery seeds we can only use at this point. Hint, hint. At this point, we can only use on bird statues. It doesn't do much else. And Pegasus seeds, we use them. It's similar to how the Pegasus boots worked in Link to the Past. They work a little bit differently because they are basically used one seed and it's on a timer. Artemis, get off the table. What is going on with her? I think she's hungry. Well, once we get to the dungeon, I'm gonna stop because I'm getting pretty tired. It's been a long day of me doing nothing, and I'm tired. I think I was thinking of even just going to like vintage stock and like just looking around, seeing what games I can't live without. I'm just kidding, and maybe expanding stuff or buying like some Xbox games or PS2 games I had when I was in high school and have since gotten rid of. are sold. Because I had to sell my collection a few years ago. Because I had no money. You just found your way to the Temple of Seasons. Oh my goodness. South of the floodgates, a strange vortex, and we linked to another world. Neat. Nosy. What? Why are you so loud? Meow? Why are you swarming around me just meowing? I ain't done anything to you. We can talk to that guy, but I'm not going to. He's like, oh, well, I think we already did. But no, we need to get a new Power of the Seasons, which I believe it's summer. No, 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 Ozzy, no. Hey, Ozzy, no, stop it. Stop it, Ozzy. Come on now, stop. Oh, they're getting hungry. Ozzy. Yes, you're a cute gamer girl, but get away from the Nintendo. Come on. Ozzy, get away. What? What? Why are you meowing? I'm not even over by you. I'm like 10 feet away from you. Meow. Well, I'm getting ready to go to Subrosia, and actually I will be saving it and finishing up the stream, because I'm getting tired. Let me just get to a building, because this game saves, depending on where you entered last, so... Aw, Z. Well, that's something we can trade. So sure. So we got a piece of heart. Okay. Well, we're going to save and quit for now. And like I said, because they're getting hungry. They're getting a little antsy. That's right. I'm talking about you, Ozzy. I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out too, Artemis. Get off the table. Well, I'm going to end the stream now. It's been going about 2 hours, and so I'm just not... I'm feeling this game, but I'm also just really, really tired. So, I will see you guys probably tomorrow, where we go to Subrosia, get the next essences and everything, and see how to save Din from General Onyx. Ozzy, okay, I get ya. I'm in the stream now. It's fine. Okay. Bye. Night, chat.